Hello, I'm Stephen Woodcock and I'm Head of Risk at ATFX in London. And we're going to take a look this morning about what's going on with sterling at the moment. Now, sterling, we seem to be fighting on various fronts at the moment, as usual with sterling, and it's under pressure yet again, although there has been a relief rally over the last couple of days. Sterling is still a victim of uncertainty on many fronts. Brexit, um, just internal politics, and generally the coronavirus situation. Are the government handling it very well? That's debatable. So first of all, let's have a look at the from the Brexit side of things. As we talk at the moment, sterling is, like I say, regaining pressure. The withdrawal agreement seems to be getting pushed aside. Various articles in the agreement seem to be being ignored. Although the government now internally has a few naysayers that won't go along with the Prime Minister, and it looks like he may have to kowtow with the Europeans on various sections of the agreement. I have to admit, I'm on the side of the Prime Minister, to be quite honest with you. I do think that it's a withdrawal agreement. Why they are still able to tell the UK what we should be doing after we have withdrawn, I have to admit, doesn't really sit very well with me. I do think that we will come out with a deal as such. But I think it will be watered down because both sides, or neither side, would like to see the withdrawal agreement fail. On another viewpoint, technically, sterling at the moment is probably where we should be, 129.5 as we speak. I have to admit, I do think we see lower levels going into the next probably 3 months. The range is pretty much set and it's been there for a while. Mid 135s to 126.5 on the downside, but I do think there's possibilities we go back down and see the lows again in sterling. And the main reason I would say is what we're seeing now, probably from the likes of Keir Starmer, the Labour Party, and various commentators, is that the government seems to be extremely mixed. The messages that are coming out really make no sense at all. If you watch the news and listen to the conversations that are going on, you would think that it's all set in stone and we're all abiding by the rules and things like that. But I've actually just travelled up here the first time for 6 months on a train. There's people without masks. There's no guidelines around anywhere. There seems to be no backup for the rules that are put in place, so people aren't doing the stuff that they're supposed to be doing. And I have to admit, I think the testing situation is getting laughable, to be quite honest with you. In general, like I say, I do think sterling remains weak. I think over the next, well, certainly the next 3 months, we see a lower pound. Anything towards 132.5 is a sell. But I would look at maybe selling rallies for the moment, and yeah, that's the way I'll look at it for the meantime. Things can change overnight at current times, but I still think uncertainty rules the waves at the moment, and that's where we're going. So lower sterling over the coming weeks certainly, and see what happens if any important news comes out. Thank you.